Hi guys, it's Nancy here and I'm back with another process video for you, and this time I'm using some newer and older bits of scraps that I had in my stash. So I'm using this beautiful piece of Dear Lizzie background paper. It's kind of a watercolour / polka dot. It's lovely, and I'm using it to scrap these 3 photos of the Grand Canyon. I absolutely love these pictures, and these were taken when my boyfriend was up in the helicopter flying over the Grand Canyon. I did not do that. I do not like flying. I was not going in a helicopter. I love helicopters to look at. I'm a bit of a geek with helicopters, but I'm not going in a helicopter. So I'm using a layout that style that I've used quite a lot, which is putting them across the middle of the page, and I love how it works with that background paper. It's just, it's just beautiful. So I'm going to use an assortment of embellishments here, and these are quite older embellishments. This was a watercolour piece, which was actually sent to me by the lovely Emma, and I've been saving it, so I thought that would work fabulous. I'm going to use some scraps that I also had sitting on my desk, which is a piece of paper from the Dear Lizzie, and I've got some gold, what was that paper called? POW glitter paper. So I'm going to add that on as well. And I know I want to keep my clusters pretty simple, and so I'm going to just create a little circular element there at the bottom. I also had that date bit, which comes from a Heidi Swap Project Life. That was one of the ones that came from Michael's, which the lovely Tina sent me over when you couldn't get them in this country. So I'm super happy that I had that, and I'd been saving a few of those bits. I put another piece from Heidi Swap, which is the beautiful acetate. I had a couple of packs of these, I think, actually, because I think I brought one and then I had one in a kit. I think maybe my other layout that said beautiful as well, but there's no other word to describe the Grand Canyon. Honestly, it was not what I expected at all. I'd seen pictures of the Grand Canyon, but it's one of those things we don't expect it to look like the Grand Canyon, if you get what I mean. I've pulled out this circular globe, which is from a Ali Edwards older kit, which my friend Karen gave me. They were some travel theme bits that she wasn't going to use, and I thought that it picked up the blue quite nicely from the blue at the top of this paper. And where I positioned the photos is kind of over a grey, so it is a pity that I missed that grey, but I actually really like how this layout came out. And it was super quick, and it took about half an hour, this page. And like I said, I feel like my mojo's really coming back, so I've pulled out this embellishment pack, which is from Cocoa Vanilla. It's one of the first Cocoa Vanilla collections. I can't remember what it was called, but it had assortments of bits and pieces in. So I've pulled out a little gem heart there, and I did pull out a button, but that button doesn't end up on there. For this watercolour piece, I pulled out my beloved at the moment Wink Stella pen, and I'm just using that to add a little bit of glitz and glimmer to this. It does not show, of course, in this video at all, but in life you can see a little bit of a glimmer. And I think it was just, it was just what this page needed, just to add a little bit of spangle to that. So I'm going to add some mist, and of course it wouldn't be allowed without Route 66. This one is running out quite dire. It's making me a little bit worried, but I'm trying not to think about it too much. I do have another one in my stash, but I do super love it. So I've just added some grey and some gold there, and I've kept it pretty simple because that background paper, I really wanted to give that, space to talk. I'm putting these photos down. I'm just going to change out the placement of some of these because I know that one of them has, annoyingly, a windscreen wipery bit from the helicopter, and you can see a little bit of helicopter in the bottom corner. So I thought by putting that over on the left side of the layout would mean that it wasn't as obvious to look at, and I do end up covering up that top piece as well. I'm just trimming down where that photo overlapped a bit, and then again I'm sticking these bits down. That piece of paper is from the Pink Paisley Moonstruck, and the marble piece is from Maggie Holmes. Yeah, it's Maggie Holmes. I'd used that on another piece, a layout about the Grand Canyon as well, so I'm now going to build up this bottom cluster, And I'm just laying up these circular elements. I'm into circles at the moment, you know, and I think this is maybe a bit of an old school embellishment, but I really like it. So you can see that I'm sticking that globe down there. And I said that was from an Ali Edwards kit, and it has got faint wording on it as well. And then I'm just going to stick that down there with that date tab also. As I said, I really love how that came out actually. This is when I was still contemplating about putting that button on there, which doesn't end up on there. So again, with this, I'm just using my wet glue to stick all of this down because it's just what I do. I don't faff around. I just use glue on the back of these acetate pieces. I find that they stick perfectly fine. I then reach for the Oasis collection chipboard pieces, and there's this kind of sun, gold glittery sun, and this was early in the morning. I was still in bed in the hotel room when my boyfriend and his mum's partner went off in the helicopter. I just slept in, and you know, I could hear helicopters buzzing over all the time because, you know, we were right near the Grand Canyon. So I thought that would just go with a little bit of journaling I'm going to put about it being the crack of dawn when he went. I'm so happy that he went, that he got to take all these amazing pictures, and I'm a little bit jealous, but I would have never gotten the helicopter. So just adding some little gold glimmer dots here using some pearlescent paint from Bo Bunny. This is actually something I used in one of my Go-Go Getaway layouts. I really like how that is, so I've just added some little blobs of that round. And of course I'm adding a little bit more of Route 66 there because it's not a layout without it. So really that is it for this page. It is super simple. I really love how it came out. Super happy with everything. I'm just going to finish it off by stamping the date stamp. And stupidly, I stamped the date stamp at the bottom and then realised I put a tab on there saying date. So I have to go back and put that on there, which is a bit silly of me. So thank you very much guys for watching this process video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back with some more videos very, very soon. Bye!